Welcome back, twins. Okay, so this will be our karmic reading. So a message from the DMs to the DFs that are currently still stuck in karmic cycles. That could be a karmic relationship, an addiction, a job that doesn't serve them, anything family related, anything and everything, right? That could still hold him back from coming home to his divine feminine, home to you. So yeah, so let's check in first the energies. I want to use this tarot card deck for the overall energies, and then we'll go into message cards. This is Santa Muerte Tarot from Fabio Lestrani. So let's see, what is he going through right now? Okay. What situation is the karmic, or yeah, not the karmic, but DM finding himself in with his karmic situation? One card. Oh, the star. Okay. So yeah, just to clarify, so when I channel messages from the cards, I go by what the image is, not the original message of the card, right? And yeah, it's like he knows he has to find balance, right? And we have the light up here, the star. I think the star is you, right? And by tapping in with his crown chakra, right, and his third eye and heart chakra that is really opening right now, that we just saw in the DM to DF messages, he is realizing he's really underwater, right? Like the water could be rising. The longer he's staying in this karmic situation, right, he'll be drowning. So he has to get out of it. And you can see this desolate background. So yeah, he's realizing where he's at is really no longer serving him, right? And I feel like he knows he needs to get this balance, just like we got in the DM to DF messages too. It's kind of mirrored in this reading as well. So yeah, everything is dead in the sea, you know, everything down here. So yeah, he knows this is no longer serving him. Like he has made up his mind. That's really what I'm getting. He knows now that he has to bring balance into his life, so that without the balance he'll be drowning, right? So yeah, so I really am seeing that the DM is realizing that he is in a karmic situation, that he is in a karmic cycle, that he has to let go in order for balance to come into his life, right? Healing to occur, like for him to become whole and fully himself. Okay, so let's check in with the Twin Flame Oracle. What else he wants us to know about his karmic situation? Okay, so we have fall, changes in the air, your answers arrive in autumn. So yes, that's great news, right? I mean, fall is still a bit away, but as we can see, he's just now realizing really how deep underwater he is, and that he has to create this balance in his life. So of course that would take time, right? For him to get out of the situation that he's in, for him to really do some healing still. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me that fall is, either fall is when they are finally ready to release what no longer serves them, or it's that they are finally coming home to the divine feminine. So now between now in fall, you could expect him to start reaching out to you, or for you to even come into union if you're already in communication. And for others, it could mean that by fall, they have finally made up their mind and they are finally leaving what doesn't serve them behind. Then we also have marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. Exactly. So that fits perfectly, right? So he knows. So this is for any twin that, or whose twin is still married or in a relationship. But it could also be a work contract, right? Because it said societal contract. So it could be a work contract, whatever is like binding him to something, right? That he has to release like the falling of the leaves, right? So yes, so he knows he has to release that. He's realizing that he has to get out and leave behind what no longer serves him. And then we have inner child, playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, live to the fullest. So yeah, with that, what I'm getting is this could be something that is still holding him back, right? That he might be in a relationship where he has children with a partner, and that is really holding him back, right? And I'm getting kind of like maybe his inner child. So when he was a child too, he didn't have like a perfect family life, and he's wishing it so much for his children, right? That he's trying and holding on so hard to be a good father, to be a good husband or mother, right? The gender isn't really, there's no gender between DM and DF, right? So please take it however it resonates with you, but it's easier to just say one gender. So yeah, he might just try really, really hard to hold on and make it work for the children. But unfortunately, he's realizing it's no longer serving him, right? Like he's gonna drown if he continues staying there. So yeah, when the children are involved, it's really hard, right? But to me personally, I believe we must show our children what true love is really like. And I think it's worth to go choose always the true love in your life, because when you release that person, right, that person will have a chance to also find their true love. So if you both go for your true loves, you teach your children what true love is really about, and that suffering for another person is never the way to go, right? Suffering shouldn't be how we live our life, right? We should live in on heaven on earth. We should be joyful and happy. So yeah. Okay, so now let's get in the Yin Yang Oracle and see what messages we get from this one. But I think this has been, I'm also getting a little dizzy already, really intense. Yeah, just a lot of heavy energies going on with the Divine Masculines today. Okay, what does the DF need to know for twins and karmic situations? Wow, this deck is talkative. One card fell to the floor. Let's go with this one on the floor first. Yeah. He's spying on you, watching you. So even though he is in his karmic situation, right, he cannot stop thinking about you. He cannot stop longing for you. So yeah, if you guys are not in communication or anything, he's definitely checking you out. He's trying to figure out where you at, because he's still in his situation, right? And he's like, oh my God, has she moved on? And that really goes with the DM to DF reading from today. So yeah. Celebration, gifts, abundance. This light again. Yeah, I'm getting a couple of things with this. I'm getting this light, right? Like he's realizing you're his light. But also that, yeah, okay, I'm getting now that there might be some celebrations ahead right now for them, for your DM. Maybe anniversaries, birthdays, something like that. And that they have to participate in that, right? So that might be what is currently going on in their situation. But I'm getting this weird heaviness with it, like they are missing you, even though they are going to celebrate. They're realizing like you are this light, right? You are his gift from source, and that it's really heavy for him to participate in the celebration, whatever it is right now that he has to participate in. Yeah. Then we have guilt, sabotage. Yeah. So that's how he's feeling. That's kind of what I'm really getting right now, like this heaviness, this, why am I sabotaging myself, right? Why am I not allowing myself to be happy? Why am I going round and round and round and not getting out of this situation? Yeah, I'm getting like, yeah. Yeah, confusion, illusion, Neptune. Yeah, I feel like the rose-colored glasses have come off, right? He no longer is wearing them, so he's seeing everything more clearly now. He's realizing he is in a karmic situation, and that can cause confusion, right? Especially when you first awaken to this situation. You're like, what is going on? Like, I thought like I'm married, or I'm with the one that I always wanted to be with, maybe even the job, right? Like I thought this was my dream job, and now he's like, what is going on? Like, none of this feels right. Like, there's the celebration for this, but feels wrong. Why am I missing this person, right? If I'm with the one I'm supposed to be with. So yeah, a lot of confusion. Family, home, commitment. Yeah. So exactly, they're still. So I'm getting this reading is really for a lot of twins in karmic relationships, not so much jobs or anything, more on a relationship level where there's children involved, right? So yeah, so they might have a lot of trouble leaving that behind because of the kids. I feel like that keeps coming through. So his children are very dear to him, of course. He's a good father, so, or good mother, and it's really hard to leave that behind, because, you know, oftentimes, especially as a man, when you leave the home, you don't see your children as much anymore, so it makes it really, really hard for the masculines, right? Divine masculines. Okay, so let's see what the Hidden Truth Oracle has to say, what he wants to say to us with his words. Okay, this is what he wants to say. I think this is it. These two just fell out, and it's I love you and I'm afraid to contact you. So yeah, even though he's in his karmic situation, he knows that you're the one, that he loves you, or he's realizing that you are, right? I think a lot of them were confused, like we had this card, but they're starting to really realize you are the one, and the ones that have realized that, they're like sending you this I love you, right? I love you, but they're afraid to contact you, right? Because they still have to work out their situation, and yeah, and also they might have hurt you a lot, right? So they're having to overcome that fear of reaching out to you because of that. So, but they don't have to be scared, right? As we as the Fs know, you can reach out anytime, any day, night, whatever, whenever you're ready. We'll be here for you. So, okay, lastly, let's do the Lover's Oracle and see if we find out anything else about the karmic situation, what they want to say to us, what they want to let us know. Okay, this first one jumps out to me. Why do I feel this way? Yeah, the confusion. Well, this love is eternal, it's unbreakable. So yeah, of course, that's why you feel this way. I feel like they're realizing that you are the one, right? And they're like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, yeah, I feel like a lot of them are, and maybe also this could also go with other situations, maybe like an addiction or something has stopped you guys from being together, and he's realizing, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to come home, you know? And he's like, why am I all of a sudden like ready to like kind of leave this behind? Yeah. Oh, I'm so scared of rejection. Yeah. Again, scared to contact you, right? And why they're scared of rejection is like they're really still healing something within self, right? They only worry about rejection if they don't truly love themselves. So they cannot believe that you would still love them after everything that's been happening, right? So, but we do. So yeah, see, this is him talking to himself. I can't make you happy. Like he's so scared, right? It's like, what do you want from me? And so, but actually, yeah, he's also saying that, yeah, no, sorry. He's saying this actually to his divine, to his karmic, right? He's saying it to his karmic relationship or his karmic situation. I can't make you happy. You are not making me happy. We have to let it go. And I can't let go of you. Yeah. And I think that's what he's saying to you, right? I can't let go of you. And to his karmic, he's saying, I can't make you happy because, you know, there is this thing that, another thing, my divine feminine is out there, right? Like, I cannot forget it. I cannot let it go. I'm like, I'm all over the place, right? Why do I feel this way? Like, I am so confused, but I know I cannot shake it. There's this, my divine feminine is out there. And so he's like, I cannot make you happy, you know, and I cannot make myself happy in this situation. So yeah, so I just wish a lot of energy and power to the divine masculines, that they gain everything that they need. Source is always there assisting them, right? And yeah, send a lot of love to your masculine. They really need this support from you right now, as they're so confused and afraid to reach out to you and stuff. So if you send them a lot of love and maybe connect in a 5D with them, reassure them that they don't have anything to worry about, that you still love them, that your love is unconditional, and yeah, that they can come home at any point, right? So whenever they're ready. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. We'll be doing this daily for you, and so excited to be here to support the community. And yeah, talk to you soon.